Oh shit, guys. We got a shit hit the fan scenario. It's time to get out. Got word that there's a forest fire, flood, and someone has backed up the Taco Bell bathroom. We need to get the hell out of here. So, let's pack up our bug out bag and get out the door. Stay tuned. Alright, next up, let's talk tools. We have our big knife, the K-Bar Zombro, which is basically just the bright green handled version of the Big Brother knife. We have the Bear Grylls Ultimate Pro Survival, which is not in its sheath because it's on the end of a spear right now. We'll get more to that later. And then we have my EDC. We have the Ultralight Bear Grylls Survival Hatchet, which I've taken with me on several expeditions and has never let me down and is still sharp as a tack. Never understood that term, sharp as a tack. And finally, because you should never use your knife as a shovel, we have the Sog Entrenching Tool with spike and little mini saw there. Because you always want to dig yourself a latrine. Don't be going where you eat. And that's pretty much it for tools. I mean, I might bring the Bear Grylls Parang with me. Or maybe switch one of this out for the Jungle Primitive, or I'll throw the Voodoo Hawk in there. But these are pretty much the basics. And I know a lot of peers will say, oh, you only need one knife, blah, 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 blah. Well, guess what? One knife is great, but a shovel is good for digging. You can dig traps, you could dig latrines, all kinds of stuff. An axe is great for chopping, because it's a lot less strain on your arm than trying to chop with a knife. Plus, you don't have to baton with your knife. And the less things you use your knife for that's not a knife thing, the better your knife will be. And I don't want to hear about Bear Grylls. I like the Gerber stuff. I like Bear Grylls. So if you don't like Bear Grylls, there's plenty of other channels to watch. And that's it for my tools. Alright, the next part of our bug out bag is the sleep system. We have a tarp, McKinley, 100 feet of paracord, Rothko, McKinley Ultralight sleeping bag, a Grand Trunk hammock, and a McKinley pillow. Now, a lot of you peers and whatever are going to be all, oh, you don't need a pillow, you don't need this, that. This is my bag, and it's not just a bug out bag, it's also my adventure pack and my camping bag. So, you know, sometimes it's nice to have a little comfort. And I won't always be using the hammock. So, who doesn't want a pillow? I mean, why would you want to sleep on the ground if you don't have to? Am I right? So that's the sleep system. And sometimes I take a inflatable mat with me, but that's not here. So, that's it for the sleep system. Alright, next up is clothes. So typically the clothes on your back are going to be good enough for most days. But if you want to bring some spares, get yourself some spare socks. We got the Smart Wool Hikers. Some spare undies, because you never know when that bear might come out. And a spare t-shirt. Now, we're going to turn them all into a skivvy roll. I don't know how well you can see this, but just know that I'm doing it. So you take your t-shirt and you fold it into kind of a square. Then take your undies, fold them in half, put them right along up here. And take your socks and you put them with the hole facing outwards, one on each side. And then you just roll that bad boy together, kind of like a big wearable burrito. You take your socks and you roll them inside out. One on each side. And there you go. You have your skivvy roll. Socks, t-shirt, and undies. The only thing you should need to change. If you need pants, well, that's up to you. That's all I bring. And that's it for clothes. Alright, next up is fire making tools. So, we have our Bear Grylls fire starter. Still with us. We have a typical Coleman mag bar. We have solid fuel tablets for our portable stove. Now, before you question a portable stove, you can't always light a fire, or you don't always want to light a fire, but you still want to boil water, so this is your best bet. Got some fire starting tablets. And we have a candle, because they say you should light a candle every time you start a fire, or light a match. Speaking of which, we have matches for us. Apparently our matches are missing. But I do have matches. And that's it for fire. Alright, our meal camp a box mess kit, which some of you might remember from the original video. It's made by ProForce Equipment. Their website is right there, proforceequipment.com. We have cutting board, knife, fork, spoon, fold a cup, bowl, spice container, and another container. So that's a handy little kit to have. Obviously you won't be cooking with this, but that's why we have our canteen cup, which we'll see in the water. So that's it for my camp, my cutlery and whatnot. Alright, next up is water. We have the Bear Grylls canteen and cup, the Badlands 105 ounce water bladder, aqua tabs, and the Aquamira Frontier emergency filter. Yes, I know this one's in its package, but I already have one that I use in my wilderness survival kit, and since these are only a one-time use, open and throw away kind of deal, I figured I might as well leave it in the package till I need it. And that's it for water. Now, depending on where you live, you might want more water, but I live in northern Alberta, and there's more water than there is anything else. So I just need to purify it, which is why we have the cup, aqua tabs, and the filter. So that's it for my water. Alright, let's talk food. Now, obviously this is going to change, but we have Daytrix emergency rations. This is a 2,400 calorie emergency food ration. This is designed not to provoke thirst, for if we need to get out quick. For camping and whatnot, we have the chili macaroni, 100% vegetarian. Interesting. As seen on Doomsday Castle, that's kind of how I got these. 4 servings, perfect for long trips, nice and lightweight. These are a little heavier than this. But it's 2,400 calories per block, so you only really need 1 per person per 3 days or whatnot. And other than that, food is just like granola bars and whatever's grabbed out of the pantry on the way out the door. Alright, we got a couple odds and ends here. We got the Bear Grylls survival flashlight, camo duct tape, electrician's tape, and some batteries with the ends taped, plus my harmonica, which needs to be replaced because it's pretty beat up. Now, I don't own any actual guns. My wife has kind of an embargo on them, and I just can't be arsed to get the license. I don't think I should need a license for a long gun. What I do have is the Crossman M4A1 or M4-177 pellet rifle. It fires pellets and BBs, 495 feet per second. It's good for small animals. It's quiet. I wouldn't be using it for self-defense or anything, but you know, if I needed to get a rabbit or a small bird, this would be perfect for it. Obviously, I've got a sling, spare ammo on the clips here, and other than that, you know, it's just a standard pellet rifle. But if it's all you got, it's all you got, right? So that's that. That is my hunting weapon, as it were. I'm looking at buying a bow, but having a real hard time deciding on one. So if you guys got any tips on a nice bow, let me know in the comments below. And that's it for that. Alright, let's talk about the bag. I'm still using the Voodoo Tactical Matrix Assault Pack. There's my patches. Zombie Hunter, Zombie Eradication Response Team represent. And that one's just cool. Yoda for good luck. It holds everything I need plus more. This is also like my day-to-day pack that I take to work because it's about the only thing that fits lunch for 12 hours. We have first aid kit over here. Just give you a little peek in there. Kind of just some standard stuff. Not waterproof, but hopefully my bag won't be going in the water. Now I typically got 35 to 40 pounds in here, which isn't bad because I am 6 foot tall and 230 pounds, 20 to 30 pounds. And yeah, this is a nice dependable backpack. It is, it's over here, but it's water hydration compatible. Got pouches for just about everything and MOLLE compatible. So yeah, this is my bug out bag. Everything fits into it nicely and can be ready to go at a moment's notice. And I think that's about it. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any constructive criticism or things you think I should do differently, please let me know in the comments below. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe, share with your friends, and from YMM Zombies, I am Wolf Cross, saying live forever.